So I'm Phil Luck. We're at Studio 21 Tattoo today, doing the Sailor Jerry tribute show and the Phil Luck art show.
Start spreading.
Yeah, this is our second show, our second Sailor Jerry show. We did one about a year ago. And it's important to keep Sailor Jerry stuff here in Nevada. He was born here in Nevada. Early in my career, I really got into Sailor Jerry. His style of tattooing is exactly what I like to do. Kind of a 60s, 70s traditional. Heavy shading, heavy bold lines. His pinups were the ultimate pinups. For years, nobody knew who he was. It was totally obscure. And within the last 10 years, since Sailor Jerry rum came out, people are really starting to take notice of Sailor Jerry. It's about time because he did so much for this business. He was the first tattooist doing Japanese style work here in the United States. So it's important to keep his legacy alive. It goes so much deeper than just rum. He gave us so much more than cirrhosis. Studio 21 is hands down the most premier tattoo shop in Las Vegas. It's the prettiest shop. We cover all bases, everything from portrait style work to cholo style lettering. There's a whole bunch of us now here doing traditional. And it's awesome. We're trying to keep traditional alive here in Nevada. And there's so much more involved in traditional than there is in other styles. I mean, there's no margin for error. There's no thickening up your line work. It's single pass, you know. Working with a limited palette with 3 colors is so much harder than working with 80 colors. You know, I mean, you got to think about it. You got to think about where your red isn't going to touch your red again, and where your green isn't going to touch your green again. There's so much more involved in traditional tattooing than anything else, and it's definitely in my opinion, the better style of tattooing, because in 15, 20 years, it's still going to look exactly the same way it does the day it was put on.
And find I'm a number 1, top of the list, king of the hill.